there a dog there? It's probably going to fucking scare the shit out of them, isn't it? Anyway, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I had to pull the clutch in there because it probably doesn't do justice in the video, but this bike is obnoxiously loud and there was a little dog there, so in a tunnel would have been game over for the doggy ears. Game over indeed. Yeah, so today's going to be a short one if I'm being completely honest. The weather hasn't been on my side at all. I couldn't film anything last weekend. The roads are a little bit damp today because it rained last night, but I think it's meant to stay dry. I mean, the weather's showing downshift there, flipping heck. The weather's showing dark cloud all day, and so far it's correct, but we've got wet leaves, bits of crap in the road. It's just damp. It's just damp. It's typical November weather, really. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't rain on me. Today, in this video, I'm going to go get the bike washed. I'm a bit of a fanatic when it comes to cleaning bikes and cars. I would usually do it at my house with all of my kit, following my full process, like pre-wash, the whole shebang. I'll do another video in detail at some point because it's quite a, I don't know, it's not intensive, it's just a bit long-winded, but it's just what I'm like. I'm so OCD. So we're going to do it at the jet wash in St Ives instead. Quickly pay like £4 at the machine, and yeah, just use, oh my god, it's neutral, and just use the jet wash there instead. I am meeting up with R50 Photos later on. Probably won't film it because, to be honest with you, it will be dark by the time I meet up with Jack. I think I'm meeting up with my mate Cole as well, but I'm not too sure yet. Which reminds me, if you lot don't already, go over to my Instagram. I'll put a link in the description below, and my TikTok. Give me a follow on both of those because I'm out taking photos or filming some things for reels or whatnot. I mean, you could argue it's behind the scenes, but it's not technically behind the scenes. It's just stuff that I don't really put on YouTube as much. So if you want to see some of the stuff coming up over winter, because realistically, weather's not going to be on my side. I am an all-season rider. I will ride out in the winter no matter what, providing it's not pissing it down with rain. But my main form of content, I imagine, during winter is going to be stuff like photos, because riding isn't always the safest in Cornwall during winter. It's not the best. But yeah, so anyway, I'm waffling on here. Going to get the bike washed. Not going to do my vigorous one like I've said I do at home. I'm just going to go to my local jet wash and do it myself with a few quid. For all of you start crying, right, I guarantee it, because it's happened before, there'll be people saying, oh mate, you should never put a jet wash on a motorbike, it's not good for it. Shut up if you're going to say that, okay? Realistically, yeah, motorbikes as well as cars, they're designed to be outside, believe it or not, on things called roads, which I'm on right now. And something in the air, right, falls down from the sky. When the clouds get too dense, it precipitates, and that's called rain, and it lands on your bike. Yes, it's not high pressure like a jet wash, but if your bike breaks from using a mediocre powered jet wash, then your bike's shit, yeah? All plugs, electronic plugs, whatnot, should have, more modern bikes will have some sort of weather gasket in there to prevent moisture, whatnot, going into it and causing water damage. Of course, you shouldn't use a jet wash like a foot and a half away from your bike, especially in a delicate area where you've got, I don't know, engine components, gaskets, electronics. But you can jet wash your bike, so stop all being fannies saying, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, you can break your bike. Yeah. You're all wrong, to be honest. Yeah, anyway, rant over. It just does my head in. People are uneducated in the bike world. Bike world? Sorry, not in the bike world, in the jet wash world. You can jet wash your bikes with a capital C. I also need some caffeine because I'm very tired. And I need fuel. That's where I'm going first. I didn't say that earlier. I'm getting some petrol and then I'll be washing the bike. Fucking God. Oh my God. That's why I'm going to leave gaps in between yourself and the car, chaps. I mean, to be fair, I could have been back a little bit more there. That's on me. But that's a perfect example why. I had about a bike's length in front of me. Oh, I've done myself in. Now I need to go there. Look at that whip. Oh yeah, another thing. I usually only put 99 in this thing, but my local Shell garage is under refurb at the minute, and I've got 6 miles of fuel, so I'd never even make it anywhere that's got 99 octane, so I'm going to have to use 97. The joys. £21.35 for 14.24 litres. This has got a 17 litre tank, for anyone who doesn't know. I've just put 14.25 litres in it. False economy really, bike's going to be slower now I've got a full tank. It's an extra 14 kilograms of weight. Well, technically 17 because it's full, but you get the gist. Right, let's go pay. Shout out to Max RS, KTM Duke 390, what was going on there? OG, if you know, you know. Ripper was actually the first flavour monster I ever had when I was a little kid. Yes, I shouldn't have been drinking them when I was little, but it's what you do, innit? Ripper, tropical, mate. Lovely stuff. Right, let's go wash the bike. Yeah, here you go. Look at it. Look at her. It is absolutely hanging. Ignore the chicken strips, lads. This tyre's done about 40 miles. It's brand new. I've not had a chance to even go around the corner yet. Front needs replacing. I need to get a front one on there. That was put on in the last video, but I've literally ridden once since then. But yeah, it's filthy. So if I'm meeting up with Jack shortly to get some shots or whatnot, I want it to look nice. I've had to wedge my can under my jacket, and I don't like it. Not comfortable. But yeah, how are you all doing, everyone? How is everyone doing? I've not posted a video, I think, what did I say? It's been 2 weeks because of the weather. The last video I posted was talking about if this bike was still worth it in 2025 or 2026. So if you haven't seen that video already, click onto my channel and scroll through the videos. Well, it will be the most recent video other than this one. It's had some good support recently, so thank you all very much for that. And I've had quite a lot of subscribers from that video too. I think it was more relatable than some of the motovlogs I just post, because I'm actually talking about the bike, the other variants of this bike, and it makes it a little bit more engaging for the owners or the people interested in buying one. So I think that kind of content works because it sparks conversation and it's more of an interest rather than me just going and doing what I'm doing now, which is chatting bollocks. So I'm going to try and make it a bit more balanced in terms of what I'm uploading. What the fuck? That was weird. So yeah, I'm going to try and spread out my content a little bit more in terms of variety, and that seems to be working quite well. So yeah, thanks once again for all the support recently. Struggling to speak because my helmet strap is way too tight. Jesus Christ. But yeah, going back to it being winter, what kind of content are you going to want to watch? And also, something I am genuinely interested in, are you all seasonal riders? Do you just ride? Obviously I only ride when it's dry. I'm not going to go out if it's pissing it down unless for whatever reason my car's out of action and I have to get somewhere, I'd have to use my bike. But my point being, a lot of people sawn their bikes and they'll be put in the garage until it starts getting warmer again, like in the new year. But for me, my bike stays insured all year round, stays taxed all year round, and it gets ridden all year round. All of my bikes always have done. I think I've had 4 or 5 bikes. It's always been the same. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Are you a seasonal rider, or are you someone that is riding all year round as well when it's safe to? And if you have got this far in the video already, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button as well, because it really does go a long way. So this is St Ives. So I'm sure a lot of you have heard of St Ives, whether you live here or not. It's arguably one of Cornwall's biggest tourist attraction towns here in the UK, which is just ridiculously busy in summer because it doesn't have the capacity to hold that many people. It's just stupid. I work here as well, so fucking carnage when it's summer, because everyone is down here with all 900 children that they've got, drinking cans of Fosters and smoking straights at the age of 7, and they bring them from up the country. No offence to my northern followers, I know it's not all of you, but some of you come here with your little shitbag kids. Deborah, you can't be doing that! Don't go littering, don't go throwing your cans of beer all over the road. You can't do it, sweetie, I'm sorry. Just like that all day. Thank you. This is also the roundabout that no one knows how to use. Oh my god, they fucking changed the layout just as I said no one knows how to use it. What the fuck? How ironic is that? I was just explaining how no one knows how to use the road markings on the floor. I get there and the road markings are gone. That is so weird. I was here yesterday, day before yesterday. Fuck knows, that is odd. Well, that was weird. What's on, two-wheeler? Crossing or not? Nah. That happens at least 3 times a day, man. You get the little kids asking to rev it. That was me once, so I feel obliged to do it for them now. I was once that little kid. Probably the most cliche thing a bike person could ever say. I was once that kid, but I fucking was, mate. I still am now. Nearly 26 years old, mate, and I'm still asking grown men to rev their bike for me as they go past. I think it's a trait that will live with me for as long as I live. He's got the right idea. Am I filming? Yes, I am. Right, I'm going to get this down me and then wash the old bicycle. I reckon just take it for a good blast down the road and they'll all fly off. I hope so, yeah. Yeah, good luck, mate. Right, take this sucker off. I don't see any soap yet. There we go. And that poor lad's had a massive spider in his bike somewhere. Problem is, because I've not washed this in so long, some of this grime is just stuck to the bodywork. Take it easy, man. Poor lad, he's hating the fact that there's a massive spider inside his bike somewhere. A load of little ones came out of it and it's crawled inside under a seat somewhere but doesn't know where it's gone. He said it's fucking huge. Well, she's not going to be spotless, but it'll be a damn sight better than it was. I'm hoping my GoPro lens hasn't got covered in water. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, jet wash is completely safe to use. Just don't put it on the fucking, don't put it directly on your electrics. And if you are spraying cables and whatnot, just keep a bit of a distance. Panels are fine, plastics are fine, headlights are fine. As long as you know your paint and your lacquer strong, isn't going to flake off, you're all good. Older bikes, obviously they're not going to have gaskets within electric components and plugs and whatnot to prevent water going in as commonly as a newer bike, so just take that into account. But yeah, there's not one speck of rust on this bike either, nothing, and it's what, 11 years old, 12 years old. Right, have I got everything? Phone, keys? No, they're at home. Another thing actually, for those who say you should never jet wash your bike, it makes me wonder how you're actually washing your bike. Again, this is going to sound well nerdy because I'm a bit of a fanatic when it comes to cleaning shit and detailing, but jet washing is like one of the vital parts of a pre-wash. You can't just put a wash mitt or a sponge directly on paintwork, because all you're doing is just pressing all the dust and the grit on the bodywork of a sponge and just circling it round. A jet wash is used in a pre-wash anyway. If you're going to snow foam a vehicle and let it drag off all the materials, all the soapy suds will drag all the shit off, and then you've got to use a jet wash to spray all that off before you do a contact wash, else you're just going to end up with swirl marks everywhere in your paint. So for those who say, oh yeah, I don't use a jet wash, like, how are you washing your bike? Because just a hose isn't going to do enough, like pressure wise, to pull all the grime off before you put a mitt on there. Right, my brakes are awful because they're soaking wet. Make sure you always test your brakes, chaps. Let's go the front way. Right, boys and girls, I am probably going to wrap the video up there, to be honest. I know this was a short and sweet one. I rambled loads at the start, so I probably got more footage than I actually expect. I'm going to be meeting up with Jack and probably Cole. In fact, Louis just rang me as well. I think Louis and Max RS are going to meet me in a bit. So I'll see those boys for the rest of the day, I imagine. Head over, like I said earlier, head over to my Instagram and TikTok, because I know there's a few things me and Jack are going to shoot tonight. So that'll probably be on there. You get to see a little bit more of my content then that isn't just long form videos like this or YouTube shorts. You can see a little bit more of what we do. So yeah, if you did enjoy the video, guys, give me a thumbs up, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.